Hey, what is going on, pros and presses? Mr. Lyman HD here. Welcome to another drinks review. Today, we're reviewing Mad Croc. That's my new juiced energy. I'm not too sure what specific flavour this is. It doesn't really say, but I'm sure we'll find out in a second. So I've got this particular can out of, I think I got this out. I think this was Pound Stretcher, I believe, and I think it was like really dirt cheap. The receipt's a bit sketchy, but it was quite cheap from on the receipt. So I give you guys a 4v60 of the packaging. So we have a kind of weird design here. We have like obviously the Croc himself there, but then we have like this kind of white writing on the front bottom, which just doesn't really, drink manufacturers don't really do that on the front. Like look at all the other cans up here; they generally keep all of the, the other font to the back. So it just looks weird having it on the front and then having all of that on the back as well. So yeah, I give you guys a 4v60. So we can have like a shiny red, like I said, we have some red on the front, and then we have this absolute barrage of languages. I mean, look at that, guys. I had to read through all of that to find it. We have some QR codes on the side here, which I'll get to in a second. On the bottom, we have NOF, and everything on the top is all standard and silver, including the pull ring. So, oh, it says red berry. Sorry, guys. It says red berry. I didn't even see that. I thought it said something else. I didn't even read that. It's pasteurized, caffeine plus taurine and vitamins. What does it actually say on the front? Not recommended for children. Okay, so it's that message. So looking at the ingredients, so it does have English. So juiced energy drink, red berry, yes. Vitamins B6, B12, B7 and B3. Sugar content, oh dear. Caffeine content is 32 milligrams per 100 ml, so that's bang on the average. And the sugar content is carbohydrate, 11 grams, and then it's got comma of which sugars. So I've got for it might be 11 grams per 100 ml, which in that case is actually quite high. The average is generally 10. Apart from that, nothing else really on the ingredients. So it says there's a free game, madcrocgame.com. Guys, if you can scan that or just go to that website and try it out, the game's probably not working, but there's an actual game for an energy drink, which is interesting on the Apple and Android. But anyway, it sounds nice. Red berry, nice and cold. I have got a cup. Let's get straight to it. Hopefully it won't explode over me. So red berry is probably going to be maybe something like the juiced, maybe like I don't know really. There isn't really a red juice on my wall. The colour's probably going to be red, and the smell and taste, well, we'll have to find out. Surprise, surprise. So fair amount of bubbles on top, not too much though, and quite a bit of bubbles on the side. My eyes, it looks a little bit orangey. Again, on the camera, it looks kind of reddish orange, but it's definitely got a bit of orange to it rather than just, pure red. And it is a little bit see-through. The smell. Oh, wow. It smells really nice and strong. Smells of really strong red berries. That smells really nice. Nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Cool. So it's quite strong. Oh, it's quite strong. I'm not going to lie. It's quite sugary, quite strong for what it is. But in terms of I'd say first of all, in terms of the actual juiced flavour, I'd definitely say it is similar to not so much similar, but in some ways it reminds me of like the Relentless Cherry for some reason, or the Relentless Cherry Menthol, or whatever it's called, the cherry, or even better, it probably reminds me of one of the cheaper brands like the Boost or something, which are up there. It reminds me of like a sour red berry. It reminds me similar to that. I know it doesn't say it's sour, but it's along those lines. It's just giving me that similar vibe. Like again, if it was a blind taste test and to describe it, I'd probably say it's along those lines. But you definitely know it's full sugar. It's almost like you're drinking like one of the American Fantas, in the fact it's got that really hard hitting kick. And that kick is the sweetness in it. So you definitely know it's full 11 grams per 100 ml. So you definitely know it's got that amount of sugar in it. But yeah, in terms of the actual fruit flavour itself, it tastes like It's almost like if this wasn't fizzy, then you could say it's probably just a random fruit juice in a carton with, you know, but it doesn't taste like a premium berry flavour. It doesn't taste like, you know, maybe like a Tropicana berry or something like that. And I know it's not, they're kind of two similar things, but I'll just imagine them being fizzy. It's more like a cheaper flavour from what it feels like, but again, it's got that sugary kick to it. So the sugar kind of backs up the kind of cheap berry flavour, if that makes sense. So, you know, sometimes some like the really cheap carton juices, like they have a really, you know, cheap taste to them, but sometimes they add stuff to them and then it kind of counterweighs that kind of cheap flavour. So this, again, is kind of in the middle in terms of that. It's weird to describe, but it's not bad. It's all right, you know what I mean? But if this was like in the kind of Monster, for example, or Red Bull, I'd be like, you know, this definitely doesn't taste like a Monster or Red Bull here, you know. It just, you know, again, like I said, maybe like the relentless cherry on the side, maybe mix it with some other berries and stuff, but yeah, it's definitely got a different type of flavour to it. But no, would I drink it again though? I'm not sure. I mean I wouldn't, because it's full of sugar, but it is alright. I'm not gonna lie, it is alright. Like, you know, I won't drink the rest of this because it is alright. But yeah, just an interesting one. Mad Croc Juiced Energy. Copying the Monster Juice, are we? But nevertheless, guys, it's alright. Maybe, you know, again, the sweetness is a bit strong and a bit this and a bit of that. But for the most part, for the cheap price, I think it was like 40p or something. But for what it was, yeah, not bad. Do I give it in the middle or a thumbs up? I mean, again, it's not you know, I'll give it in the middle, guys. I won't give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Space slap in the middle. It's alright. It's drinkable. But, you know, we'll leave it at that. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.